Baby, and today I am discussing the biggest strength and weakness of numerous girl groups. This is a video I've been wanting to do for a while since a lot of people enjoyed my in-depth idol strengths and weaknesses video, so I am very excited to discuss other groups now too. At first I wanted to include as many as there are, but since I don't know some groups that well, I decided to stick to the 8 girl groups that I actually have something to say about. Before we start, I will probably need to add some disclaimers. Obviously, I will speak positively and negatively about every group in this video. If you don't like the negative, don't watch the video. Second, the strengths and weaknesses in this video are based around skills only. For multiple groups, their weakness would be something like their company or scandals, but that does not have much to do with the girls themselves, therefore I left that out of this video. I hope you can understand that. Now that that's out of the way, let's go. BLACKPINK are always entertaining to watch. Even with a lackluster choreo or horrible stage styling, they manage to make the performance look cool and interesting. Their charisma is definitely what got them this popular both in and outside of Korea. Even before their big break in 2018, they were the #1 group on everyone's lips when it came to stage presence. I think for all the girls, this is something that comes naturally for them. Because it is obvious that for a 4-year-old group, they are simply underdeveloped skill-wise. This is mostly noticeable in their vocals, their stamina specifically. Although the difference between D4 and Kill This Love is huge, it is still not where I would see a 4-year-old group be, especially because they might have a sister group this year. To me, it seems like after their trainee days, the girls have not trained much but have rather remained on the same skill level. Their voices are lovely to listen to, but rather on an audio than a live performance where they dance a lot. Nobody can deny that CLC are the aces of the 3rd generation. They have extremely strong dancers, killer vocals and rap, and can definitely put a performance out there. Not to mention that there are no visual holes. They also prove that they can do any kind of concept that is given to them. I think all K-pop fans know that CLC outsells their faves. This is going to be the only exception to my disclaimer in the beginning. I genuinely don't think CLC has any downsides that have to do with their skills. The entertainment industry unfortunately just does not like them and they have the worst luck ever. If you want to hear me talk about this more, you can watch the video that appears at the top of the screen now. EVERGLOW has the best rap line in K-pop by far right now. IU and Aisha eat all of the girlies up with their rap attitude, and I can totally see both of them become solo rappers after EVERGLOW with the amount of talent that they have. I also want to mention that EVERGLOW are amazing dancers. The whole 4th generation is known for its explosive dance skills, but EVERGLOW are definitely at the top of their game. They have 2 main dancers for a reason. While they excel in dancing and rap, I think they also have the weakest vocals of all the groups that I at least know. For them, this is not only a stamina issue, but also when the girls are performing just standing up, there are not really vocals that stand out to me. I'm not a vocal expert, but I completely understand why some vocalists sing more lines than others do. It's obvious that some members are more for the visual and performance appeal rather than the vocal appeal. This does not have to be a weakness, but it is in my eyes. As I have said in my idol strengths and weaknesses video, their biggest strength is definitely their uniqueness. I think I'm at average speed when it comes to remembering names of new groups, but with I-DLE, I had it clicked within a day or so. The girls have such unique voices, faces, styles, and personalities that in my opinion, it's impossible to confuse them with each other. Not only as people, but also as a group, they easily distinguish themselves through their music. I-DLE's music is easy to recognize despite the many different concepts that they have done so far. I-DLE will never go basic, and that is what I love about them. You cannot deny that I-DLE are weak dancers. Some members are only trained in one genre and others are not really good dancers at all. Their choreographies are easy, if you can even call them that, because if you look at songs like Oh My God, there is not much of a dance there. Their choreos are slowly going downhill, and I hope that with their upcoming comeback they will show a real dance. Their lack of danceability sometimes takes away from their stage presence, which isn't fair because the girls are amazing performers, but the dancing ruins it for them. ITZY is the most well-rounded group in the industry right now. All the members can rap and all the members can sing. They could easily replace main or lead positions if any of them were placed in another group. Their talent and skills are genuinely unpackable. I think JYP puts this to use very well too. All the members shine in their own way, and in my opinion, nobody gets overshadowed by others. ITZY are the aces of K-pop, and if you disagree, you're ugly. They are extremely predictable though. I do enjoy that every comeback so far had another member in the center, but everything else about their comebacks is not surprising anymore. They have been saying the same lyric in different phrases for 3 comebacks now. Although until now I did not mind, I think if this continues they will lose some of their stance. I have seen people say that they should change their music style, which I do completely disagree with. Like I-DLE, they also have a very distinct sound that is uncommon in K-pop, and I would love to hear more of it. But their concept in terms of message has to change at some point. I think it's a common known fact that MAMAMOO has the best vocals in the industry. There is not one bad performance of them out there. Especially with their comeback Hip, they proved that even with an active choreography, they nail the vocal performance. They also all have very pleasant voices, and I think that is why they put so much emphasis on their vocals in their songs. Because while I do enjoy listening to them, I think their discography can be lackluster. As I have said before, I was not a big fan of Gogo Bebe, and I think their performances of it were not exciting either. Hip was the first comeback in which I was actually invested, because their performances were interesting to watch. It's not like they have no stage presence, but because of the low energy of their songs, I just can't get into it, or them for that matter. This is most likely just my opinion though, so let's move on. Together with MAMAMOO, one of the best vocals. They are so incredibly stable. Like if you want to bless your life, go watch a Dum Dum and Mar Removed right now. Their voices complement each other so well, and I love hearing them sing together. Take any RV title track and give it to any other group and it would never give you that same feeling that Red Velvet can give you. They have the superior voices in K-pop by far. A reoccurring problem is still their stage presence. Although the other girls have massively improved, I think a performance without Seulgi and Wendy is still not exciting enough. I don't think they will ever be on the same level as, for example, BLACKPINK or TWICE. Because let's face it, they can take the most awful song on the planet and still make everyone excited to watch them perform it. Every single one of these 9 girls were born to perform. Their charm on stage is like no other, and they're all great dancers too. Like I said, I would even watch them perform Migostas too. If you do not watch my channel, that is a bold statement. Trust me. I think this counts for all types of positions in TWICE, but JYP does not do a good job at letting everyone perform to their ability. This is mostly noticeable in their rap line. Chaeyoung is the main rapper, yet she seems to be mostly singing this past year, which is great too, I love it, but I feel like then just change her position to a regular vocalist instead of just sub, and let Dayoung get the main rapper position. Also, let Momo rap! She is not meant to be a singer. She could easily replace Chaeyoung in the rap line, but instead Dayoung is now the only one who really raps. This makes Twice's rap line their weakest aspect to me. I think a lot of the girls have hidden talents that are not shown well enough. So that's it for this video. Let me know if you agree or disagree. Please be respectful to all the groups mentioned in this video and keep the comment section as positive as we can. Any hate towards me or groups or anyone will get deleted. I hope you all have a lovely day or a lovely night. Bye!